Los Angeles. Welcome to Good Morning, LaLa. I'm Dr. Erin.
And I'm Tanya Memmi. I'm filling in for Rob Mack today. Thanks for having me back, you guys.
Of course, and I'm Jasmine Moyer. This is Good Morning La La Land, America's first live streaming daily talk show, coming to you live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Also available on Apple TV and Roku via the EverTalk app.
And we're talking about hashtag Thought Thursday, the power of biofeedback, power of visualization, because we come together every day to know the truth, live on spiritual principle, align with universal law, and have some great non-coffee. I forgot my coffee this morning.
Well, I don't need it, so.
I'm drinking up for the both of you today. I'm so excited to welcome to the show our very special guest here today on hashtag Thought Thursday. Good morning, everyone, back in the studio. Hi. We're so excited to be honoring today with you, hashtag Thought Thursday and Conscious Mindful Living. We want to know how you start your day, what your morning routine is like. We're so excited to welcome a very special guest who's a singer-songwriter, believer in magic. Zoe, good morning.
Good morning.
So tell us a little bit about your morning routine and how you start your day.
Sure. Well, I start literally by waking up with the birds, and I start singing with them, and that is the most invigorating, uplifting sound ever. And then my daughter usually wakes me up second, and then I say, okay, it's time for meditation, and she goes and makes herself breakfast, and I do my meditation.
Wow, have you ever heard that before? Waking up singing with the birds?
Well, she's my girlfriend, hippie from Santa Barbara, true to heart, like all of us up there. I love you, Zoe. I'm so happy you're here.
I love you too. I'm happy to be here.
Sounds like a Cinderella moment. If
I mean, it
ever
really
heard one, right?
I wake up with my hamster on this really loud running wheel. But anyway, okay.
Well, thank you for sharing. We're looking forward to continuing the conversation. We've got Gabrielle Stone in the house. She's an award-winning actress, director, and author of Eat, Pray, and hashtag FML. This is the story you
I didn't even know what FML was.
Well, we'll let her say it. Actually, you wouldn't mind.
That's for later.
So, Gabrielle, how do you start your day? What's your morning routine?
It depends on what my schedule is. I'm either like up and just running out the door frantically, or I'm laying in bed and doing meditation and trying to set my intentions for the day.
I love that.
Sounds very grounded.
Yes.
I think she learned a lot of lessons throughout that trip to
Yeah,
Europe.
definitely.
You did. Your Instagram is awesome.
Oh,
like,
thank you.
Awesome. It's so
Yay.
real, and you tell these stories that we can all relate to. So
Yeah, I try and
Very
like
cool.
show up as my authentic self on there. So.
you really do. It's very
Thanks.
admirable too.
Well, with a title like Eat, Pray, and hashtag FML, we'd expect nothing less.
Right.
There you go.
And take a guess if none of you know what that is. I'm sure we'll let you know what that is during the interview.
Later in
We'll
the
hint.
show.
We'll hint
Yes.
to it.
Yes.
Well, thank you for being with us. Judah Holiday is in the house. He is a rising pop artist. Good morning, Judah.
Good morning, guys.
We're so excited that you're here. We want to share your music and your incredible videos. But first, we want to know, how do you start your day? What's your morning routine?
Well, first, thank you for having me. And at around 5 a.m. every morning, I get woken up by two beautiful labs who jump on our bed and get us started for the day. And then my wife and I wake up and we try and have breakfast together if possible and sort of go over what our plans are for the day. She's in dietetics and I'm in music, so we don't get a chance to spend the whole day together, but we try and, do a recap of the previous day and, give each other a kiss goodbye and just sort of start off like that.
I love
Nice.
Isn't that sweet? Hashtag goals, right?
I'm soaking it in. That's like a perfect morning.
It is a perfect morning. Well, thank you for sharing with us,
Thank you.
Judah. We've got two incredible entrepreneurs and business coaches / humanitarians, Alexi and Emily. Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you so much for being back with us today. So tell us, how do you start your morning? What's your routine?
So my routine is really amazing. It's baby snuggles, and more baby snuggles.
Aww.
I have a son who's a year and a half, and we literally just snuggle in bed for about an hour, and lights my life up and starts my day with a smile and warmth in my heart. So it's just amazing.
Oh,
Very
two of my
nice.
faves.
Right?
Oh, I love
That
that.
is the way to do it.
Yeah.
He's so cute. He's so cute.
What about you, Emily? How do you start your day?
So I travel a lot, so it really depends. I used to be an early bird. Now 5 a.m. is like a foreign land to me. So I'm usually waking up around 8, and if I'm slowly starting, I will meditate a little bit in bed, pull a couple of angel cards, And that's about the extent, and then just kind of ease into my morning. I have a pretty spacious schedule, which is nice, so I can kind of take it slow, which I really like to do these days.
I'm so glad these two are here. They're powerful thinkers, so perfect day for you guys to be here.
Thank you. Ms. Mary Davis is in the house. She is the founder of Worthy of Love, and they are celebrating the birthdays of the homeless children of LA. How
So
incredible
sweet.
is that? Thank you for being with us, Mary.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
We're so excited to have a very powerful conversation with you later in the show, but what's your morning routine like for you and your family?
Well, I love that you said snuggles, because that's my favorite part of the morning too, is snuggling with my daughter who's almost 2 and watching her sleep before she's in a whirlwind of fun, because like all toddlers should be, a whirlwind of fun. But yeah, being grateful. I think that's how I start my morning, is thinking about all the things that I have in my life and that have blessed me and our family.
Amazing.
incredible.
She's doing incredible work. Oof.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. Melissa Vale is in the house. She is a very powerful social media superstar, especially in the realm of fashion. Good morning, Melissa.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Oh, we're so excited that you're with us today. We want to know how you made this an incredible business for yourself. But first, tell us, how do you start your day? What's your morning routine?
Well, being in social media, I'm not going to lie, the first thing I do in the morning is look at my phone. Okay. And that distinguishes a vacation from not being on vacation. On vacation, I will not look at my phone first thing in the morning, so I make that a point. After that, it really does depend. I shower right before I go to bed, so that's done. I live in New York, so I often walk. I live near Le Pen Quotidien, so I often walk there because I love their cafe au lait, and that makes me very, very, it's very soothing, and yet has caffeine, and it makes me very, very happy, and start my day.
Sounds perfect, doesn't
nice.
it? Little New York, little Pen Quotidien. Oh, I'm jealous.
Got it all.
Jane Hong is in the house. She is the co-founder of Unleash. It's a very powerful social campaign with incredible impact. Good morning, Jane.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being with us today. So what's your morning routine? How do you start your day?
So I have this habit tracker. I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but I try to track my habits each day and try to get better at it each day. So I try to work out, and then after that I'll pray and do a little meditation. I'll have hot water with lemon and cleanse that a little bit, and then just have my breakfast and then get ready for work.
Nice.
Wow, I try to do a lot of things in the morning. We try. But if I had the tracker, I don't know how well I'd actually.
Can you imagine? I'd be like, there is an insane amount of French roast and French rosé in my life. This habit is out of control. Well, thank you all so much for being with us. We look forward to continuing the conversation later in the show.
Oh, such love's here today.
Yes.
So what's
Yes.
what we have to know about the puppy?
Oh, right, the
Gotta
dog.
give us the-
Update on the dog.
yeah.
No, things are going better, you guys. They're going better. So I'm getting it all figured out. I'm actually enjoying my walks in the morning. I'm up at 6 a.m., can't get up earlier, walking the dog, and he's calmed down.
Wow.
And trying to figure out the food thing, because I feel like he hates his food. There's that. And then we've compromised. So the dog's going to stay, but we're going to hire somebody to come to the house when I'm out of town. How's that?
Wow, you like broke through the wall.
I did.
I'm impressed.
And I'm kind of becoming a dog person now. I've never had a dog before.
Well,
I really
if
like the dog.
Any of our viewers have a dog, especially a new puppy, and have any tips or tricks for Tanya, please feel free to
let me
slide
know.
into our DMs and reach out to her, because
He's a big dog.
Oh my God.
what kind of dog is he?
He's a golden doodle, and he's very hyper. But I'm trying to teach. I've been Googling all these different videos on YouTube on how to train a golden doodle, and it's ridiculous in the morning.
They are like the ridiculously cutest dogs
They're so
ever.
cute, and he's so cute.
They're supposed to
So
be super smart.
He's very, very smart. Yeah, and it's just me trying to train him is very.
But yes, the smart
Ridiculous
ones
in
are
the
always
morning.
maybe a little cuckoo if you don't train them. They don't actually like me.
Yeah, we're working on it.
I always think it's
We're
like a
becoming
purebred.
buddies.
If you don't
Yeah.
keep them busy, they go a little insane.
Well, in honor of hashtag Thought Thursday, I wanted to give a special shout out to the hydration line of Murad. So to celebrate their 30th anniversary and their commitment to philanthropy, for every one of these special products purchased in June, they're giving back one SPF product to the City of Hope.
Oh, I love that.
Super great.
And they're doing a 3-city pop-up tour. It's the Wellness Ball. It's actually happening in Los Angeles right now at the Century City.
Nice.
Over in Culver. So
I love that.
I've used their products many times.
Oh, really?
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dr. Mura's actually been on Good Morning La Land.
Ah, perfect.
He is an incredible wealth of knowledge, and he really gives back.
Oh, I love that. Well, let's talk a little bit about hashtag Thought Thursday and the power of thought. So there's a very famous kind of experiment that happened in University of Chicago in 1996 by Dr. Biasciato, which is basically they took 3 groups of people and they took, they basically want to see how they did at free throws. In sports, they were, using the visualization practice. So they took 3 groups. The first group, they had them train every day for 1 hour a day for 30 days on actually, practicing free throws. The second group they took and they had them visualize doing it for 1 hour a day. And the third group, they had them do nothing. So at the end of 30 days, guess what happened? What do you guys think?
The people that visualized it were just as good as the people that did
Very
it.
close, yeah. So the first group that did it, they had a 24% improvement. The group that just visualized had a 23% improvement, and the third group that did nothing got nothing, right? But so the point is, as we know the power of thought, that we have to believe it first. So imagine if those two, if they did it both. Imagine if you actually visualized for X amount and went and practiced. Then I want to know those numbers.
Well, that
right?
should have been the third category.
Right? So we got to do that experiment.
Right.
Do you want to do
Let's
that?
do it. I'm in. I'm so in.
Do that for the puppy. But I think it's really interesting because it's so hard to really visualize and focus your thoughts, because I recognize very much in my own life that worry comes in before I can positively visualize what it is that I want, especially for my future self. And I find that I think, oh, I don't want to put any focus or energy to this feeling or this worry, but that's always still what comes up.
It's hard.
As they
It's
say,
hard,
yeah. Fear, the only fear is the fear of fear, because basically the point is that we energize whatever we are focusing on. So you can go out and do a to-do list all day long and think you're going to have success in the realm of relationship or money or whatever, but if you don't truly believe it and you're energizing fear and angst and whatever, then that's going to be reflected back to the universe.
Yeah, and I've also realized too during my last few years, which have been very tumultuous, a lot of it has to do with who you surround yourself with, who you choose to be in
That's
a
why you
relationship
hang out with me. You
Well,
know?
no, it's true, both of you. But if you have people that are pulling you down, relatives, friends, whatever,
Yeah.
boyfriends, girlfriends, it's, for me, you end up thinking the same way sort of with the people that you surround yourself with. So it's very important to, to draw in positive
So
people.
important.
Positive
Even
people.
like Alexi and Emily today, they're in a group of women that we're with that are influencers, and I get so inspired by these women because I see them doing things, and I think that we all inspire each other. I'll see one doing events or retreats or launching the next thing, and I'm like, well, if they can do it, I can do it, and it helps you believe, and it just up levels.
Yeah, people that help you, that contribute to your life.
Yeah, totally.
So that's made a difference.
Yeah, it's hard though when you have the people who consider themselves realists, right? And they think, I'm just really looking out for you. I'm watching your patterns, and the past is the best, reflection of your future. And be careful of X, Y, and Z. And they're so focused on the worry, and they do it out of a place of concern. And their attention is good, but really that creates a lot of doubt within
You're so
yourself.
right about that. Because they're projecting it on you.
They are.
Right, so it's seeing through that
Yeah.
and seeing that it's coming
tricky.
from their own worries and their own fear.
That's where you got to train your friends.
Yeah.
Look, we don't talk like that.
Or get new
Let's
ones.
get straight right
Get
now.
new
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, let's take a break. We have some extraordinary guests here today. We want to know how they have used their thinking for good. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome to your home for talk. I'm Jezza Moyer, and this is Ever Talk TV, America's first live streaming video talk show platform. This week on Ever Talk, our shows were filled with positivity, enlightenment, insta fame, insta scandals, and binge-worthy conversations. Let's take a look.
Today's guest dislikes titles. Although he is an amazing, talented actor and a real-life Viking, he prefers to be valued by how many belly laughs he can get you to have in the shortest amount of time.
Hi everyone, I'm Erin Ziering, and this is the Housewives of Hollywood. You might think you know the Housewives, but it's not rosé all day, Pilates, and finding the best nannies. It's women supporting women, and today I have a very special guest, and we might have to change the name just to Housewives of Beverly Hills for Tori Spelling. Tori, thank you so much for coming on. Oh my gosh, anything for you.
We kind of like having her here.
Yeah, she's like, so much good morning, LaLa. We've got things to do.
room to your set today.
That's right.
I love that.
So tell us about the proper way to actually taste this wine.
Put it in your mouth.
I love you. That's my kind of winemaker.
LOL. As you can see, we have a lot of fun here at Ever Talk.